Hey, my creators, what's going on? You already know what this is, man. It's Reem'o Meerak, and you're tuned in to another edition of Reem'o Cuts. In this episode, we're going to be chopping it up with Tonya McKenzie. Come on, let's go. Hey, my creators, what's going on? You already know it's another edition of Reem'o Cuts. Y'all know what the cuts stand for: culture, urban, technology, and sports. Now, I am not going to lie to y'all. As I said in the intro, very great woman I'm bringing you here from the West Coast. Matter of fact, hold on. I got a surprise for her.
Oh
I got a
boy.
surprise for her. The Rubik's Red has a surprise for her. See, she thought I was playing about this Niners thing. See, we're gonna wear the hat right. We're gonna wear the hat right. We're gonna do this right. You know, she is from the Bay Area.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Niners fan. Niners life. Great leader. PR. Oh, the accolades. I've read the one sheet out. I'm highly impressed. Ambassador of the Year. Oh, what else? We're going to find out more. We got Tonya McKenzie in the building. What's good, Tonya?
What's up?
What's going on? What's going on?
Man, good stuff.
Okay.
Productive stuff. Some crazy stuff. You know, it's hot out there in them LA streets right now.
Oh.
So, in all those streets right now. But, you know, we try to keep it positive, right? We try to keep it positive.
Hey, well, not try. Let's not use the word try. We got to remember, never use try. We're doing it. You know, making the streets positive, regardless.
I hear that.
I learned that from one of my mentors. He tried to make me do push-ups every time I said try. I was like, nah, brother, listen, I'm a grown man. I ain't gonna be doing push-ups for you, but I'll stop saying try.
I hear that. I feel that. Good stuff.
No, but nonetheless, you know, definitely, you know, I'm highly honored to have this opportunity of interviewing you. And definitely, let's get right into it. You know, basically, of your many positions of your brand that you have and many ventures that you have, you know, which one do you feel are the most persistent and actually make a standpoint of your brand? And then also, too, which ones do you feel will definitely write out your legacy?
Man, I think actually right now in this moment, my company, Sand and Shores, we work with a lot of civic organizations, law enforcement, political organizations, and individuals, nonprofits. So right now for us, it's incredibly busy. As you know, with everything going on with the protests and some of the unrest, right now, these organizations are actually the ones that are really leading in finding solutions. And I've always prided myself in being solutions based. So any opportunity that I have and my company has to be a part of solutions, that's what we're working on. So yesterday we had for our podcast, we had the chief of police speak, and we got into some pretty, you know, some pretty complex conversations. And I pride myself on being someone that simplifies complex issues through conversation, right? Those things that make us most uncomfortable are definitely the things we're supposed to be talking about. So the chief was on yesterday, and it was interesting. You know, he's white, and all of the hosts are Black. And my co-host, one of them is a lieutenant in LA County Sheriff. So it was just a very intriguing conversation. You have two law enforcement officers right now with what everything's going on. One's Black, one's white, one's a man, one's a woman. Our therapist, she was, digging into our head about a lot of things. So right now, Sand and Shores, my firm, is just really leading the way in being able to put some of these opportunities together and bring collaborations together that bring understanding. And our goal is always more positive PR, because the point is we need to be highlighting the good stuff that people are doing, even police departments. they're not all bad. There are some things out there that are good that are going on. And it is our job to really dig in and find those key moments where this is what helps make things better, right?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you didn't know about this. So let us help you with that. And when I do work with personalities, one of my clients was a WNBA trainer, NBA WNBA trainer, finding those opportunities to really be able to connect with the target audience through some of the maybe not so spectacular things, but the things that are really making a difference in people's lives. So that is what my legacy, I want my legacy to be built on, an organization that helps to find and really highlight the positive things that are going on in some of these organizations that most of the time people wouldn't even pay attention to.
Mm. Okay. All right. There we go. Right off the rip. Let's go into the next question. Definitely take my creatives into what is bold branding and power PR. You know, I mean, which definitely stood out to me. I definitely needed to find that out, but also for my creatives who want to be, you know, who want to get into being a PR, you know, but definitely take us into those two terms right there.
So this is the thing that I have to get people to understand all the time. Public relations isn't you telling other people how amazing you are. Public relations is getting other people to tell other people how amazing you are, right? There's an art to that. There's a science to that. That means you're building raving fans. That means people are telling your story for you, but you have to start with being able to tell your story or express yourself to your target audience. Many people don't even know who their target audience is. They think, oh, well, I'm amazing. I do this great work. Everybody should love my stuff. But the truth is, if you don't hone in on your target audience first, you're going to spend a lot of time and money spinning your wheels trying to get all these people to look at your work or to hear what you're saying. We have to dig in on our target audience, really find opportunities to connect with them, and keep delivering good content, good work, and working with good people. Because that's the thing that people keep coming back for. They like that good content. They like knowing that they can depend on you for whether it's information or art or music, whatever it is. If you're always putting out that good stuff, they're always going to come back for it. But you have to find your target audience and understand that's how you grow your business. That's how you grow your base from the core out, because those people tell other people, right? Raving fans is what you always need to be working for. And that comes from great content, quality content, being authentic, and knowing who you're talking to.
Right. Right. Oh man, you hit it. Whew. I am just liberated off of what I just heard. Yo.
And then what happens is, after a while, and I have a group where I just, I'm always giving opportunities. If something comes up, I just want y'all to know about it. Whoever can, vibe off that or work with it, then do it. But if you continuously do your outreach and you are putting in the work for your business or your art or your creativity, after a while, you don't have to keep looking for people to absorb your work. They're looking for you. Now they start looking for you. Like, okay, if a magazine is somebody you always pitching to, after a while, when they know that they need, to fill some information here, you are the expert in the field, they're going to start calling you rather than you always looking for opportunities. They start coming your way, but it requires consistency in putting out good work and just being a good person and doing good business.
There we
That's
go,
it.
right there. There we go. On to the next. As a leader within community and commerce, what do you feel are the top 10 ways or resolutions for the black community to continuously prosper?
Man, look, we have to. I'll go back to what I just said. We have to do good business, right? We have to invest in ourselves. We have to invest in each other. We have to recycle Black dollars. We have to be informative and be of service to your community.
Right.
It can't always be about me. Like, what can I get? No, what can you help someone else get? We have to pay it forward. We have to be hungry for information. You can never know too much. So even if, you have all these organizations and people now that have free seminars and free webinars, unless you are the encyclopedia, there is still an opportunity for you to learn and grow and then be able to pass that down. One of my key elements to bold branding is having an element of goodwill,
Right.
meaning you should have some kind of charitable giving. You should be working with some charity or some nonprofit. Those things go a long way because, again, it's not always about you, especially when we're talking about the Black community. You have to each one reach one. We
Hmm.
have to be invested in that and to serve as role models, and we have to mentor. So if we can get involved in those things, we'll be okay. But we have to do good business and then do business with each other and make sure that we are each one reach one, giving back and helping each other.
Yeah, I listen. Who I am, you see me here. I'm soaking it in. I am speechless. No, seriously, all jokes aside, and with my creatives on this platform, that's what majority of the people I've had come on been preaching about. It's about doing what you can besides just showing your content. You got to expand on all levels.
Not just
All of
your
it.
content, but why aren't you sharing old boy's content? You liked it. You was laughing at it. Why aren't you sharing his content? He's trying to get as much eyeballs on his work as you are on yours. Why aren't we sharing each other's work? Why
Right.
aren't we promoting each other? That self-promotion thing really needs to sometimes take a back seat to our promotion. We need to promote each other because,
Yes.
again, the PR portion of it is, there's one thing if you're telling me you're awesome, but if she's telling me you're awesome, I'm probably going to check it out because I trust her.
Hmm.
So we need to understand our power. And for the most part, we've talked a lot about the Black dollar and how powerful it is. Okay, that means you have influence. Sometimes you need to use your influence for something other than yourself and see how that works because I do believe in karma. And the same way that you help somebody else,
Hmm.
somebody's going to help you too. You just have to believe that what you are putting out is quality. And if you do, and you're working hard to make sure that that is a standard,
Hmm.
then it's not a problem for somebody to recommend you, right? Or share your content, or show it to someone else, or include it in an email.
I'm
If we
just saying.
start doing at those simple things.
I'm just saying. Nah, it sounds pretty simple to me. I'm just saying,
I mean, there's enough out there for us to all eat now. Come on. We can do better. We can do better. And until we start to do better, we're going to remain in a lull. And I don't like that. I don't like that.
Mm-mm-mm.
Y'all got to give me some good stuff to write about. Y'all got to give me some good stuff to pitch to the magazine. Show me your work, show me your worth and your goodness. That's what they want. That's what they want to see. That's what I'm selling.
Right, right. That can't even refute that. We can't even rebuttal on that.
But you know what? They will. There are people that, there is that element of, sometimes it's not celebrated like celebrity-ish. It's not salacious enough to do good work. But the truth of the matter is, those are the things that last. Those are the things that make an impact in other people's lives.
Right,
Those are the things that people will remember.
right. That's true. No, that's seriously true. And honestly, you never know like what can come out of you doing that. You know
You
what I'm
never,
saying? You don't know what major CEO could be at a charitable event thereof that you're either the face of, or even for that matter, you are part of the staff of.
come on now, all day. You never know who's watching you. Um, Funny story. I met a girl at a march on this weekend. I was marching, and
That's what's up.
she started talking about how she knew who I was and she had been on my Instagram. Do you know I've never had a conversation with this woman. She lived across the street. One, I didn't even know that. Two, she's been on my feed. I didn't know that. And I say all that to say you never know who's watching. You never know who's paying attention. You never know who's picking up and feeding off the good that you're giving off. I mean, it's easy to be angry, to complain. I have been able to really step into leadership positions being someone that is willing to work for the solutions. I
Mm.
didn't say I'm not a complainer, so I ain't saying don't complain if you see something wrong.
Right.
Just be ready to also do the work to make it right.
Yeah, definitely. 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 I want to definitely highlight on your achievement. Now I don't know how late of this achievement was, but being ambassador of the year, I want you to take my creatives through that night of receiving the award, and as well as what were your best memories from that time.
I was, I was actually volunteering to help with this event.
Oh
So I
wow.
guess behind my back, helping with this particular event, it was the Redondo Beach Chamber of Commerce Man and Woman of the Year Award. And, we were working with, me and my co-chair were working with getting the sponsors and the donations and
Mhm.
all those things taken care of. And after, midway through the event, they started talking. I think I was running my mouth, probably wasn't even paying attention. And they brought me up on stage and awarded me with Ambassador of the Year. I
Oh
didn't
wow.
realize at that moment that I had been doing so much work prior to that. It was such a pause because I'm always so busy and just always moving and always talking and shuffling that I was able to, in that moment, just take a minute to recognize why I was getting that award in front of all of the city's dignitaries.
Right.
One, um, and it was a moment of like, wow, you do bust your ass a lot,
Oh
and
hey,
I
listen,
was
you're telling the
like,
truth.
okay, so I cried, of course.
Right.
When I gave my speech, though, it was just a moment of being gracious for the opportunity, because sometimes we have to acknowledge that being even given the opportunity to serve
Hmm.
is a blessing.
Right.
Because again, what we talked about is you don't know who's watching and you don't know who you've helped, or in that process of getting to that conclusion of whatever that job was, who
Hmm.
you've been able to talk to and touch. And
Right.
for me, a woman of color who works in a predominantly um, Anglo-Saxon town, city, and industry,
Right.
you know, it it has not been lost on me that I've been able to maybe open some eyes to things that people never thought about,
Right.
conversations that maybe if it wasn't me, they never would have had. So
Hmm.
I think sometimes we have to acknowledge that opportunities, even if they're tough, it's an opportunity to do more than just that job. It's the people
Right.
that you touch. It's the collaborations that you're able to make happen, or the connections. The human connection is incredibly important, and sometimes we don't take the time to acknowledge. Like, I just had a conversation with, this person whose life I just changed by the information that I shared, or my life was changed. So I think sometimes we just look at things in a way where it's always work or hustle, but not the quality of the conversations and connections that we make throughout those connections. So in that moment when I got that award, it was really a moment of pause and reflection, because I don't think at that time I had recognized myself, all the work that I had been doing.
Okay. Yeah, I could bring back to a similar point, similar position in my
Mhm.
career. Definitely 2017. I was definitely a changing year for me because winning my first award for something I created, and then just the whole release of competition, because I was geared and focused on just being an impact and being the man in media, and I'm here, and I know there's 1,000 others that do media, and I gotta everything. It was just of that, and then feeling liberated and winning the award and crying in my knees, literally, like I was literally like head down, crying in my knees and everything. I started, building, with the whole flow of being inspiring and not being competitive. I understand competition, but I wasn't being competitive. Like I was like, oh, I gotta be indifferent. Oh, I gotta, it was just straight up like, all right, let me be inspiring. If there's a younger person coming into this game, I care for my culture that much. Let me give them the tips to not screw this up, to not make this horrible, and also too, I felt myself, being older. So it was like, I didn't want to be that nagging vet, you know, like the nagging vets today, like they nag, they moan, they cry, they all this, oh, why can't the culture be this way? And they had the opportunities to do so. They had the opportunities to guide somebody that's coming into it. So that way the culture wouldn't be horrible. So, I definitely felt from what you were saying in regards to, you work so hard, you got your horse goggles on, and you're not really sensing, what you accomplish.
Tunnel vision. You just have tunnel vision for that goal, and you're not seeing anything outside of that.
Yeah, nah, definitely. Oh man, definitely want to get to this moment. Normally with this portion, I ask whoever comes on to give their aspiring quotes or advice for my creatives coming into this industry or thereof. Like, get whatever quote you have or any advice, definitely let it be known right now.
So I have two that I live by.
Okay.
One is uh, prepare for the worst, hope for the best. That's one. And the other is leadership is newsworthy. And I think many times, people, I don't want to be shady, but there are times when people think they're so amazing, right? I'm so amazing. I don't know why Vogue doesn't want me on their cover. Like, I don't know what's going on, why I can't get this press that I really want, and things of that nature. And I just really want to always emphasize, I have never met someone that's wildly successful that does not exhibit a high level of leadership, right?
Right.
Outside entertainment. In business, in community work, in civic organizations, the leaders rise to the top. And again, they're not running around looking for press. The press is looking for them because they're doing things that other people are not. They are thinking out of the box. They are going above and beyond. And I try to implore upon people that leadership is newsworthy. So if you don't feel like you have the confidence to step into your leadership role, work on that first. You say, people want press and they want attention. Are you ready for it? You know what to do with it when you get it. That's the other piece. So as we move forward, even now, it's just leadership is newsworthy. Where are you being a leader at in a particular situation or in your industry? That is something that I am able to use to help them get their press coverage or collaboration or grow their business. But even in school, the kid that gets highlighted by their school newspaper, that's the one that's out there doing the work. They're making sure they have their grades together. They're, you know, contributing in some type of charity. They are doing things that not everybody else is doing. Leadership is newsworthy, and we have to be better leaders in our community, in our household, in our industries. It is our job, it is our God given job to step into a leadership role in some type of way. And that is what's going to garner you the attention that you really need. So, with that, I just always implore, be good to people, do good work, step out of the box, and be a leader.
Ooh. Ah. When are we what else are we to expect from your brand in 2020? What else are you aiming with? Also, speak of your podcast as well before we get off there.
Man, so my morning coffee podcast, again, it's me and Lieutenant Gia Sneed with LA County Sheriff. And we also have Miss Sarita Butler. Last year, we did an event with a Black brewery. And this year, what we were supposed to be doing is really working on trying to highlight Black vintners and breweries, so wine and beer. And hopefully we'll be able to jump back on that. So be on the lookout for that. For Sand and Shores, we are really just working on, again, building leaders in our communities and in the business industry out here, working with small to medium-sized Black businesses to help them, elevate their brand and show up. That is what we will be doing. We have a PR resources and advice on Facebook under Sand and Shores. So if you are out there and you are looking for just some help, listen, if I die with this information, it ain't gonna do no good for nobody. So you can come in, ask for what you want. There are people in there that can help. Just come in. I am from a generation where we did help each other. That helped just because. I mean, we didn't get into this, but I'm an author. And
Okay, sorry about that. I did want to mention that.
No worries. And the book that I wrote was about surviving gun violence and some other generational dysfunction things. But what I really wanted to highlight in this book is that we are surrounded by unwitting angels. We have angels around us that just do things because it's right. They do things because it feels good. And you could be someone's angel. I could be someone's angel. You do it because it's what you're supposed to be doing. You do it because that's how you were raised, right? So I come from a place where it feels good to just give and help. I want to see y'all win. So anything that I have that can help you, I'm giving it. I'm giving it. You ask and I got it, I'm giving it. And it's as easy as that. Everything doesn't have to be fee-based. I want to see you shine. I want to see you move forward. And hopefully, we're there together. But I wish you well, all my creatives out there, and anything that we can do to help. So Sand and Shores on Facebook, we do have that free group, but you can always sandandshores.com. Anything that we can do, we're happy to help out. We help work with authors, civic organizations, nonprofits. It's just that time right now. Like, I don't know anybody that does not feel right now like it's the time for us to kind of wrap our arms around each other and do what we can.
Right.
So that's it. It's what we're doing. We're just rocking with people that really want to grow, be amazing.
Yeah.
We need more amazing people like you out there.
Yep. There we go.
We need more amazing 49er fans.
Hey, listen. Revenge Tour is on deck. You already know. As long as they don't mess up that Kittle contract, that's all I care about. Don't mess up the Kittle contract. We got Revenge Tour on lock. I'm not worried about it. We're going to make it happen.
Yeah. I didn't get a chance to find out. You a Warriors fan too?
No, Miami Heat, 305, baby. 305. 305. 305. Hey, look, I can't help it. I love my Heat. I love my Dwayne Wade was my favorite player. Yes, he retired, but I'm a Heat fan. I'm a Heat fan. 305.
Yeah, all right. Listen, me and my husband have been Warrior fans since day one. We used to get our tickets on, what is that coupon spot in like $10 tickets and walk in and just walk down to the bottom of Oakland Coliseum, right?
Oh, wow.
Right.
Wow.
Groupon. We used to get them on.
Wow.
Yeah. Great.
Wow.
So, yeah, we were there when Nelly used to be cussing out his players and the refs. So, Coach Nelly.
Oh, well, hey, listen. I can't talk, man. Y'all did amazing things in the 2000 teens. So
hey, watch out. We ain't done. Stop playing.
Yeah. Hey, listen. Hey, I'm not gonna lie. Hey, listen. I just announced I'm a Curry fan. I stopped being an undercover Curry fan. I am a Curry fan.
Hmm.
Not gonna lie, I like Chef. That's why, if you notice, when you see the Chef Reem'o, that's why I
Okay.
took it
I saw
from.
that. I saw
You know
that.
what I mean, with the Chef Reem'o, so I took it from. So I like Chef. I like Steph. You know what I mean, Chef.
No Clay, no Draymond.
Nah, yeah. I used to have my second favorite player, but then y'all pissed him off. So
Are you talking about?
KD, you had KD. You had KD. You pissed him off.
You know he's special.
Hey, listen, I'm just saying,
Listen,
you had him.
you
But
got your little alias Twitter account. You know he's special.
yeah,
Stop.
well, hey, it happens. Now he's in Brooklyn. Well, I'm
You
not a
know
Nets
what?
fan, but he's in
It's all
Brooklyn.
good though. I have to applaud the NBA and how they've been handling everything.
Oh,
So
I
with
can't
all the
wait.
players, with all the coaches, Popovich and Kerr. Oh my
Mm-hmm.
God, come on.
Can't wait. And our head coach, shout outs to him.
All day. Did you see that
Oh,
interview?
oh, oh,
Sir, I was
oh,
so proud.
oh, man. But
You know,
nonetheless,
the Niners are the only team that has given to the Know Your Rights camp and Kaepernick's charity. So
really.
from day one, they donated.
Hey, listen, what can you say? We culturally entwined. You know what I'm saying?
What can you say? I'm from the Bay. We a little different. We're a little different. We're a little different.
I've heard, and definitely the Ruger spread. Definitely gonna be making some trips out, more trips out further west besides Las Vegas.
So. Yeah, there's a prime opportunity out here right now. Unfortunately, with the COVID situation, there's been a lot of creatives, journalists that have been laid off or furloughed. So, just to let you guys know, it's an opportune time to kind of come and shine and show what you got. So,
hey, listen, the Ruger spread. Hey, listen, ain't no thing but chicken wing on a string. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. No more, no more just stopping at Vegas. I'm going to make sure
keep it pushing.
Keep pushing and being the Bay, LA.
Gotta do
You know
it.
what I'm saying? We're gonna make it happen.
Gotta
But
do it.
Tonya, nonetheless, one more time. I know you mentioned all your social media information. Mention it one more time because I want my creatives to definitely follow everything you're doing.
I hope they will, and know that there are people here to help you out. Sandandshores.com, SANDANDSHORES, Sand and Shores on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. And if you want to just catch some of my jokes, because I think I'm pretty funny, Tonya McKenzie PR at Twitter and Instagram. So I'm
Okay.
easy to find. If you need anything, any help with anything, definitely let me know. If I don't know, I know someone that does. So let's stay connected.
All right, my creators. I keep bringing you the talent. I keep bringing you very important figures out here in this society. You know what's up. There's another edition of Reem'o Cuts. You know what it is. Ha! Hey everybody, what's going on? This is Reem'o Meerak. I'm definitely glad that you're here at my YouTube channel. Nonetheless, for more features, content, projects, and more, click the link below. Come on, let's get it.